Citizens of Phandalin will be a community roleplay opportunity where people can have a character that they can have fun with. If you just want to jump in the tavern and do some in character roleplay, if you have a character build that is maybe not optimized or considered subpar and you want to try to play it and make it usable. If you can't commit to a full campaign but are looking for the feel of a campaign and commitment to a character that you have created, those are options for you to check out the channel. Join when you can, no expectations, and have some fun.
Hello everybody, welcome to D&D Play 20. We are a little short-handed right at this moment. We should have more people joining shortly. Well, this is episode 24 of Rhymer the Frostmaiden, and hopefully some great things will happen. If this is your first time, hey, give us a follow. Join us in chat. We'd appreciate it. And you can earn points when you watch us live. And you could spend those points to make my life a living Hades. And let's see. What else is left? I got a message. Oh, Mario's saying he's available. But he's not in this campaign, so sorry, Mario. You're welcome to watch. Okay, so we have one player that's out of town. That was expected. We have one player running late, notified us that she's running late, and we have another player that is hopefully going to show any time now.
Are we 100% sure that he isn't also out of town?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
But, hey, you know what? Everybody here knows everybody, so I guess we're going to see some wild stuff happening. I'm getting messages out the nose here. Mario, just watch the campaign. All right. I could make him a guard, I suppose. Nah. Okay, so I'm going to go into the... Yeah, I got yelled at for that, Raza. Recap. I'm totally with it right now. I was running late too, so... Added a bunch of dragons to the campaign. They're in my way. So, last session, which was about a month ago, I don't even know at this point. 2 weeks ago. Yeah. Anyways, last session, the party was on its way to Revel's Inn, which is where they're at on the map, and on the way they came upon a cabin, and in it was this little gnome smart aleck that thinks he knows everything. His name was Cowman. And he probably does know everything, and he ended up joining the party. Anybody remember what happened at that point?
What was that? Tallulah almost got at him.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, there's trust issues.
Yeah. That's okay. You'll all be dead by the end of this session. So as you arrived at the prison, though, just before we ended, because you had left one sled behind, you had 2 sleds full of dogs, and you arrived at the prison. And as we ended, 2 guards stepped out of the prison to glare at you, and that is where we left off. It has been a long night. You're all pretty exhausted. And I reckon we're just going to jump into it at this point because I don't know what I'm doing. The mediocre DM is back on duty. Okay. Revel's End is a panopticon. I don't know if I said that right. A prison configured in such a way that the activities of the prisoners can be closely monitored from a central location. Situated on the frigid, misty coast of the Sea of the Moving Ice, the prison is a single-story structure topped with battlements. Rising from the core of the prison is a tower that holds the prison's administrative offices and guard barracks. Both the prison and the tower are carved out of a tall, blade-shaped rock that rises high above the sea cliffs. This rock, called the windbreak, shields the tower from the brutal winds that sweep down from the Reghead Glacier. You have approached the prison by land, by dog sled. It has taken you a couple days to get here, I believe. And from what is known of the prison, to be imprisoned in Revel's End, one must have committed a serious crime against one or more members of the Alliance, which is who runs the prison, or runs 10 towns, and been sentenced to a lengthy period of incarceration, typically a year or more. Moreover, the offender must have political connections that make incarceration in another facility less dependable. Captured spies, for example, are brought here often to cool their heels. So as you pull up and the dog sleds come to a stop, all of you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't have a token for the gnome out there.
He was on your previous map.
Yeah, I know. So,
I believe currently he is sitting on Theron.
sitting
that's-
on Theron?
Yeah, I believe that's where Tallulah put him.
There we go. Let's turn off that name thing though, so. He is a common folklore. Okay.
You'll get the accent eventually.
Huh?
Your pronunciation's a little bit off, but you'll get the accent eventually.
What's your mother called?
I mean, there are some things that even Common doesn't know.
Let me try real quick to message Araza one more time.
I'm talking to him. You're fine.
Okay. Is he on his way?
I don't know yet.
Because I need him to play Tallulah. Because she told him everything that she wanted. So, Mario. Tapardos, how you doing? How you doing? I'm trying to stall. What would y'all like to do as you pull to a stop?
See, this is tough because like all our frontmen are gone.
Yeah.
I believe Theron was tied down.
I don't recall because I wasn't there.
Oh, that's right. There was something wrong with Theron?
Remember, that's when Theron had gone crazy thanks to the curse of that greats of that amazing sword that he was carrying.
Okay, so then what
That's about the
happened
day.
during the last few days with Theron? Does he stay crazy?
Yeah.
Shouldn't, because he got too big to get unconscious, so
Yeah.
he kind of
He's not
slept it off.
crazy right now.
He's just tired
Okay.
off.
As a matter of fact, I think I will suspend the effect until we get more players of the cursed items. Because I don't want y'all to die instantly.
Well, then you should have thought of it that before you gave them to us.
Okay.
All right.
Enjoy the TPK tonight, y'all. So as Kalman is sitting on Theron's chest and sees him stir, he giggles to himself. His galvanizing smile skips across each of the faces of the group. These new companions of his. He turns his wide grin to his shield. While he continues to giggle, he traces the lines um, that it bears, each one in turn authoritative, rationalism, empiricism, intuition, and scientific. So everybody in the party feels invigorated, each in turn, as he traces one of these lines. There is this playful recognition as you feel a tingle wash over you. Your max HP and your current HP each increase by 5 for the next 8 hours as you are under the effects of aid.
Oh, thank you.
So that's a temporary 5 HP.
It is not temporary HP, it is an increase to your max of 5 for 8 hours.
Which also increases your hit points.
Yeah, so you can still get temporary hit points on top of that.
I see. Okay, let's see if I can adjust this.
I'm reading real quick.
Added.
Done.
So the walls of the prison are hewn from stone. There are 20-foot high outer walls and flat 20-foot high ceilings throughout. And that's all the information I can give you about the prison right now. Except,
So I feel like through the course of the days traveling, if Theron was showing that he was kind of back to normal, I feel like the party probably would have untied him at some point. And he probably would have explained that what was going on. But correct me if I'm wrong.
I don't know. It was Tallulah who tied me, so
the effect
Yeah, but
currently isn't on him. So
it might have been Tallulah that tied you, but we've had like several days of travel between when we tied you and
He was unconscious for 2 days.
like I'm just starting to wake up. People, why am I tied down here? What happened?
Went crazy and tried to kill us all.
a little
What?
warning, please.
That how could that even happen? All I remember was that I was drawing the sword and we were fighting the dragons, and I was fighting the dragons, and then now I'm
We're
tied
trying to kill the
up.
rest of us.
Huh? Seriously, what happened? Why am I tied down?
so I think Demir would walk over to Theron and kind of, except that it doesn't really identify curses. Nope. doesn't identify curses. It's gonna cast Identify on the sword. But I think Demir kind of looks at the sword and looks at Theron.
So you say that you drew the sword, and that is the last thing you remember?
Yeah, I drew the sword and I was fighting the dragons. Ah, that's all I remember.
Do you think it's possible that this sword is cursed? I mean, we've already gotten the dagger, which is cursed.
Ah, I see. That might explain why it was left in the middle of the town in a weird way. Was the curse keeping the shadows at bay?
That I don't know. But we've arrived at the prison. And I have
Oh.
a feeling we may need your help. Do you have a different sword?
Is that again?
Oh, he can't use a different sword.
Why not?
Above the table. If I get separated from the sword, I get first I get very belligerent. Second, I start suffering penalties.
I'm not saying separate yourself from the sword. I'm saying use a different sword.
I can't. That's a restriction of the sword. That's above
You
the
have
table.
to use it. I see.
Hey guys. Sorry to keep it running.
Welcome.
I
What's up?
actually didn't know we had a game this week. I must have still been thinking last week.
All good.
Thank you for
We
the call.
are at the prison, and Theron is still tied up.
But is awake and seems back to normal.
For now.
You have aid for +5, sir, to your max HP and current health.
That's awesome. So nice getting aid in return. I'm always the one casting aid. As Nat. This is what it feels
Who
like.
needs a cleric when you got a common fucker in the party?
On the other hand, there might be other ways that I could help in this situation, but
No, you're cursed.
not while I'm tied.
Hmm.
Two
Well,
guards
yeah.
standing outside, waiting and watching.
So how are we getting into this place?
How we can enter this place? So Taren tries to signal the ring. Maybe I may be able to get some favor with my family's name.
Mir will look at Tallulah and say, will you let him free so we can do what we came here to do?
Balls up to Tallulah.
Remember,
Let
Tallulah was the
Taren.
one who tied Taren.
Yeah,
So
she tied him up, correct. But what is your ask? Are you gonna let him freeze?
Set him
Probably.
free.
Let him free.
Free!
Not freeze, free.
Untie him.
I think Tallulah would look at there. She'd be, first of all, she's furious because Baron was killed. But I think she might inside check him to see if whatever's happened to him has passed. If that's okay. Peter,
Okay.
just give me a sec, because I need a character sheet. Let me just roll.
Am I supposed to roll against?
Only if you're lying.
If you're if you are pretending to be harmless, then I think you do. So
Roll away, my friend.
that was a nat 20. What you got?
Darren is not faking it. He's actually very confused about why he is tied up.
Tied up.
And he's still not understanding why he's tied up.
Okay. Tallulah would just like look at Theron, still furious, and she would just with one flick of her wrist just cut the ropes and then just walk away. She's I'm not going in that prison. Just walks off. So Peter, she's just gonna do perimeter. She's not going anywhere near this prison. She will stay
Thank
outside and keep
you.
watch.
Common smiles to Demir. What do you seek in that prison?
Same thing I've been seeking since I came to 10 Towns. A wizard. Now let's go and save him before he gets murdered.
Okay, can I try and see if we can get inside?
Sure.
I mean,
He's free. Get him. No.
so Theron walks to the guards. Oh, wrong window, sorry.
Okay, the guards saw you being untied. Everyone's looking a little worn out because been riding through the night. Theron was supposed to be driving according to the sled. We know that's not the case. I think Jem was driving.
Jem was the one driving.
And I can't do a French accent, so who wants to do Jem?
Jem. I cannot do the accent either.
You cannot do Jem. I could try and do Jem, although I think she'd just be too scared to even look at Theron. Sure. So I need another character sheet. One second, guys. I'm playing everyone today.
We're
So
glad you're
Theron
here.
That's what you get for being late.
Man of many talents right now. Alright.
Walks to the guards and tries to parley with them about visiting a prisoner.
My back.
Gentlemen, how fare you tonight? Or today, whatever time it is.
Oh, sorry, that's me, isn't it?
That's you. That's your cue, guards.
Weren't you just turned up over... Ah, God, I can't even talk now. Weren't you just tied up over there a minute ago?
Oh yeah, that was because I bumped my head too hard and I almost fell out of the sled if they didn't tie me.
I see. Now, to be honest, these guards don't look in the greatest condition either. They look a little pale, a little... even though it's very cold outside, it looks like they are sweating a little bit. And one of them is kind of pats his chest a little bit for a second, and then the other one says, well, I suppose you could let us know what your business here is.
We wanted to have a interrogation of a prisoner. We were sent out by the city lord to talk to a prisoner about some misdoings that were happening.
Anybody remember the prisoner's name?
Oh, I
Yes
have
and
it in
no.
my notes.
I have it in my
Hang
notes.
on.
Oh.
Valish
Oh.
or something.
I
It was a
do not
weird
remember
wizard name.
Baelish Gant.
Yeah.
Baelish
Baelish
Gant.
Gant. There you go.
That was it.
Well,
Uh,
go ahead.
so while Theron has gone forward to talk, Illican has just been standing. Hasn't said anything. Like just watching Theron carefully. Only took his eyes off Theron to see Tallulah go do the perimeter. And once he he trusts Tallulah's judgment, seeing that Theron is not going crazy and attacking other people, he'll go by Jem, look at see if she's okay, see that she's still really weak, and he'll approach behind Theron and goes, "We have authority to be here. Let us in so we can get our answers. I hate this place." And he just stands behind Theron, arms crossed, just towers over them.
Demir will walk up kind of beside, so it's like a triangle, and subtly flash the badges they were given.
Coleman attempts to put on his backpack, but has trouble lifting it, so he just starts dragging across the snow towards them.
Peter, you're muted.
You're deputized. According to this, you are deputized by the Bryn Shander mayor, as I understand it.
Right. That is correct.
Well, I suppose you could come in, but you're gonna have to leave your weapons with us, and the guards inside will show you to a waiting area to see the warden, and he will decide if you can see the prisoner.
So Theron turns around. I'm like, I do not trust the guards with this sword. I will stay outside then.
Yeah, this is gonna be a TPK.
I mean, I feel like Demir would walk over and hand over their quarterstaff and a couple daggers that you had no idea that were hidden inside her Yara's cloak. And then he'll look at the guards, and you see that they get that that Heart of Darkness feature, and Demir will look at them both and say, "I want these back
When I come out,
Yeah, sure, of course."
and if anything happens to the rest of my companions' items, I will know who to blame.
Hey, we're not thieves here. We work for the protection of the realm. Your weapons are safe. Sure.
Demir nods their head and hands over the weapons and turns back to the rest of the party.
Coleman finishes dragging his backpack over, opens it up, pulls a bunch of stuff off the top to reveal this mace, probably a bit the size of him. Do you mind grabbing this? Says to the guard.
The guard will bend over. You'll hear his back crack a little bit and his knees crack a little as he bends over so low and grabs the mace, glances at
Illican's
you
gone quiet.
do what?
Sorry, go ahead. Okay. Sorry, no, you finish.
Glances at you and says, "This'll be safe with me. You big guy, you going in?"
He goes, "I would like to." but I can't.
And why is that?
Because I don't want to give you my weapon, that's why.
Well,
Like, he holds it out, and you see Illiken's actually struggling, like he wants to give the weapon, but he can't. He's like...
Kyle will just tug on the guy's pant leg.
yes.
We're going in now. Just accept. And I cast command.
What's the saving throw?
14.
Wait,
Of what?
Wisdom.
What I get?
you
I
failed.
gotta scroll all the way down.
You got a 10.
Okay.
You got a 10.
Well, all right, fine. You could go in, but don't tell the warden I said you could.
Illiken
So
looks at...
Teren hides the blade, the hilt of the sword on his cloak and goes behind them.
Yeah, Illiken just puts the eye small on his back. It's like, useful. And just like walks in as well.
Would you two like your weapons back?
Almond's already inside.
He's like, bye.
Okay. As you go in, you pass a room that has 3 guards in there. One of them stands in the frame doorway and sees that you're holding your weapons still. And he says, "Yo, what are you doing with your weapons coming into prison like that?" His hand is on the hilt of his own sword.
Before
And he actually
Illiken...
see Teren's sword hidden in the cloak. In the
Sure, you can roll a stealth on that.
I was just gonna say, Illiken wouldn't have left poor Gem outside. She's like crippled. He would have been carrying her in, and
you
he would
should
just
be able to
glare
move her
at the
token.
warden. Yeah.
well, since I have disadvantage on my stealth rolls, I guess that I missed that one.
Okay, so the guard is going to say, well, I suppose I could take you to the waiting area, but once you're there, you're going to have to disarm and lay your weapons in the corner until you leave. Fair enough?
How about we stay in the corner?
Why? Were you bad?
No, but a knight will not surrender his weapons.
Here they do. Trust me. Trust me. So, but I guess I can't really blame you. Some strange happenings have been going on here anyway. So, okay, fine. Follow me. And he will lead you. Let me remove some doors because this map was made before the new doors were introduced. He will lead you through this doorway and to the left. Are you going to follow him?
Are we all allowed to go through?
Yeah, you got to follow him.
Alright.
And
Gotta follow him.
I'll tell you what. He is going to lead you to... Let's put this on the map layer. See that green line?
Yes.
You're going to follow that green line.
As we are walking, Kalman will kind of tug on Demir's coat.
Yes.
He kind of just stares up at you expectantly for you to kneel down. So
Look a little closer, yeah.
sorry, that wasn't clear.
Voice changers. He'll kneel down.
Okay. So Hellman will kind of reach forward and cup their face comically, cock their head almost like a child being all too serious to an adult, like a child's parent moment. And as he looks into Demir's eyes, understanding is knowledge, but knowledge isn't understanding. And as he speaks these words, your eyes may shift in color to be that same bright amber as his. For the duration, the world itself seems more vivid and bright, especially your image of self. A passive insight can easily give you understanding that this is how Kalman sees the world. You may gain understanding from that or feel uncomfortable or whatever it is that Yara or Demir would do. I don't know who I am enhancing the ability of, but either way, you will know. So you have. Find my spell, because.
So enhance ability.
It is enhance ability, but I have to name a specific one. So it will be Fox's Cunning. You have advantage on all intelligence checks, which I believe bumps your passive to +5.
Alright.
Just in case this always trapped or something, you know.
Kalman's coming. Gotcha.
Advantage.
Bumped or passive?
Well, she has advantage, which bumps your passive +5 as well, yeah.
AFK for 1 sec.
He's like, that's not fair.
Broke the DM.
Game over.
So it boosts my passive intelligence, right?
So you have advantage on all intelligence,
checks.
plus
And boost.
Yeah, any of your intelligence skills your passive skills would have a +5.
I have a 25 passive investigation.
Absolutely.
Which is why Peter left the game.
What was that?
We're just discussing how
We
nobody
were just
broke the game yet
discussing
again.
how Kalman knows all and Demir sees all and understands all. Perfect combination.
I think Demir would put a hand on Kalman's shoulder and say,
Thank you. This will be very useful.
He just kind of giggles and starts half skipping beside her. Or them.
He
Was
is
Theron
a
trying to
kid.
sneak away?
Alright.
Yes, my
following the
characters
green
like to
line.
skip. It's a trend.
What'd you say, Illikin?
Did we notice Theron trying to sneak away with a 4?
Theron snuck away?
No, that was
no.
his
To hide
trying
his
to
sword.
hide his sword, yeah.
My bad. That's the last thing I saw.
Alright, so I think Demir would have picked up on the guards mentioning that something's weird going on in the prison, so as they're walking, they're looking for anything that would seem like out of place or strange, either in the sounds or in, like, I don't know if this place has, like, controls or in the behavior of the guards. Just kind of looking around and trying to see anything that would seem out of place.
I'm sure her passive perception of 50 tells her everything that's behind that door we passed by as well.
My perception isn't as good as my investigation. But
I will say that you notice the guards that, as you enter the room, first off, there is a long table with chairs on the against the opposite wall, and then there is a ladder going up to a metal hatch up against the southern wall. The guards, they don't look suspicious, but they look concerned, nervous, a little like they're concerned something could go wrong at any moment.
That seems kind of normal for a prison to me.
Apologies for the background noise that I'm experiencing. We just got a delivery.
Not hearing anything.
Hmm.
Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna throw this there.
I can't see it because of the
Yeah, I noticed. I can't either. Funky Cold Medina. At the top of the next initiative, every enemy in a 30-foot radius centered on the party becomes so cold they begin to dance spontaneously to increase their body heat for the next 2 rounds. During the same
But we're
period,
all vulnerable to necrotic damage.
Yeah. Only for 2 rounds, though.
Only
We
for
actually
2
got
rounds.
4 subscriptions this week, so.
Wow. Thanks, guys.
So, go ahead.
Okay, so yeah, Demir would enter this room and is just kind of like taking things in, but Demir's not a front man, so.
Okay, I misdescribed the room. It's got a long table. There's 1 chair on one side near the center, and then there's 3 chairs on the other side of the table, on the opposite side of the table. This room is used for meetings with the prisoners or the warden, just so you know. The ladder going up the wall right here is made of wood, but the hatch is metal. Iron, it looks like. And as you all enter the room, the guard says, "You'll have to wait here and I'll go get the warden so you can request to see whichever prisoner it is." Good luck. And he leaves.
Insight check on why he would be wishing us luck.
Sure. Go ahead.
That's 11, but I have a passive of 18.
Well, I'm not going with the passive on this one.
That's fine.
I will say that you can definitely tell that there was a hidden meaning in his words, but you couldn't tell what that meaning was.
Okay.
And he returns to his room, and let's see. So
I think
there are 2 guards in the room to make sure no trouble breaks out and make sure you're not there to break anyone out. They do take note of your weapons and say, they kind of nod toward the corner over here to the left and say, that'd be a good place to put those weapons.
That's about as above your pay grade as you are above my head.
Illiken should be healed, by the way.
So
Gotcha.
Terrence stays here at the This is the corner? Which is the corner?
Right where you
I mean, there are 3 corners. It's a triangle.
Yeah. That one? Okay, so then it stays there.
Oh, with your weapons?
Oh, yeah.
One of the guards looks at Illiken. You gonna go stand in the corner too?
He looks at the guard. Depends. Do you want a bear hug? Just glares at him. But he will go and keep Theron company.
The guard is. He doesn't respond. Not sure what to say. Neither is the DM. You know what's really cool? Because of the lighting, this looks like an arrow pointing to the left on the screen.
It does.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm assuming we all just patiently wait for the warden.
Yep.
Yeah.
So if there's anything you want to talk about, now's a good time. It'll take a couple minutes for the warden to get there. Sharpen your blades.
So Theron tries to turn to Illiken and ask him, like, Illiken, what happened that I ended up dying?
He looks down at Theron. You went mad, friend. You turned on your allies and you struck Jim down.
So Theron loses his semblance in the chalk and looks down in shame and stays quiet.
That's why Tallulah took you down and tied you up. And that's why she can't look at you right now. Or Jem. Jem this whole time has just been like staring off into like space. And she's like numb. Too many things have gone wrong for her. She's not responding.
Is it because the plate? Never mind.
Yes, and because she has just had a terrible time.
Oh, that's true. She has. So, let me just find this NPC that I have. I'm hoping starts with a W. And it doesn't, of course. Keep talking. I'm looking for my character.
What
So
happens when you get all the strong silent types in the same room?
Yeah. What she said. Illiken will look at Theron and go, "You really don't know what happened?"
No, friend, I do not. Last thing I remember was fighting the dragons.
I'm scrolling like crazy trying to find this guy. Or girl. I don't even know.
Well, whatever it was, if you do that again, I'll have to put you down. I'm sorry, but you cannot threaten. He looks at poor Jem. Again. Or anyone else. I'll do what I must.
Should that happen, you will need to put me down.
And I say that with the highest respect, comrade.
Theron is visibly rattled and pulls the hood of the coat over.
Illiken just watches him.
Hiding his
Never
chain.
takes
Okay, the warden's
never
name is
takes his eye.
the warden.
The warden. Mr. Warden.
So the warden arrives, and well, hello. To what do we owe the pleasure of your company this evening? Who among you speaks? Do any of you speak?
You've been made aware of a potential threat to one of your prisoners.
It's quite the voice you have. A little spooky.
It is my
I can glare at
voice.
him.
Well, who would you like to see?
Yeah,
That's
this is
gone,
last name.
idiot. Yes.
I didn't hear that.
Something gaunt. Elegance is irritated. The wizard
Gaunt?
thing. Yes, him.
I have such a hard time remembering how his name is pronounced. Well, he's sort of in, he's not really allowed out of his cell right now. He's been causing a little trouble here at the inn. At the inn. The prison. We're so
Rebels
friendly
Inn.
here, we call it an inn.
What kind of trouble?
Oh, he's tried to escape a number of times, and he keeps attacking people. If he gets out of his cell, if he gets out of his cell, he has, well, the ability to cast magic, and that leads to issues. But while he's in the cell, his magic won't work. Magic doesn't function in any of our cells.
He is a wizard, is he not?
I'm sorry?
He is a wizard, is he not?
Yes, I believe he is a red wizard. A bit of a con man.
I see. How is he able to cast magic without his tome or spellcasting purpose?
Well, I don't really know much about magic, but I just know that he somehow managed.
Elegant pretends to understand all that Dimir just said. He goes, yeah! That! And just like towers over the warden. Pretty lackluster prison you got here.
Oh, we are the best prison around. No one has ever escaped Revel's End.
Has anyone ever broken in?
No one that I know of.
Well, if you cannot bring him here, then bring us to him.
Well, I suppose I could do that, but the guard mentioned that you had badges. May I see them? Uh-oh, Jose went AFK. He got that phone call.
Demir will pull out the badge.
Oh, I see. Devessa? Now I can't remember her name. The mayor's name of Bryn Shander. Actually, wasn't the sheriff Shane Devessa or something like that? I don't know. Anyways. Alright, so since you are deputized, I suppose I could trust you to not cause any trouble if I take you to a cell.
Hurry up.
And I'm not sure kids should go there. We have some of the meanest, nastiest prisoners around, and he nods at Calman. A child coming there?
We will protect him, and we mean no harm to any of the prisoners. We merely want information.
Oh, very well.
Also, do you have his book?
It is locked away somewhere in storage. He's been here a few years. I haven't really looked at it since he arrived. I just figure if it's packed away, he can't get to it.
I'd very much like to see it before we leave.
Oh, I'm not sure. It would be... I'm not even sure which storage room it's in. I'd have to look through my records and do a little digging.
You lost a powerful wizard's spellbook.
Oh, no, it's not lost. It's just we have several storage rooms, and it's packed away in one of them, locked up.
Not lost, you just don't know where it is.
Correct, until I consult the paperwork. And double check a few things. Okay, yes, I don't know where it is. It's here somewhere, okay? Have you ever lost your keys? It's like that. You know it's here somewhere, but don't know which couch cushion the keys fell into, type of thing. You are muted, Belvedere.
I got a question for you.
Yes, little child.
Is that the answer that you would give Lord Neverwinter?
Lord
it's
Neverwinter has
Neverember.
no place here.
Just making sure that's the answer you wanted to give.
Okay. Kids say the darndest things. Anyways. If you will all follow me, please keep your weapons tucked away, out of sight if possible, because, well, if any prisoners are being moved, we don't want them to get a hand on them, if you know what I mean.
They can
Please.
try.
Please, follow me. Walk this way. And he leaves, and he's kind of, you know what, I'm going to use one of these guards for the mayor, because I have
Warden?
no idea what his name
You mean
is.
for the warden?
Oh, yeah, the warden.
Mr. Warden.
Yeah. So this guy just got a promotion.
It's amusing that he is so worried about people escaping, but so sure that nobody ever has before.
I mean, the man doesn't even know where he keeps his keys. What'd you expect?
I think Demir doesn't say anything, but if you were looking through the hood, you could see like a little quirk of a smile.
So he Oh, I got Alt as I move.
How much does an ale cost in the tavern?
An ale?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't buy alcohol.
Hang on, I think it's in the
Still in roll 40?
handouts.
Prices are in the players folder, I think. Right?
Roll 40.
Party loot, handouts maybe?
Handouts, yeah.
Nope, I don't see
Wait, that's
it.
the bartender. You did have it. I remember seeing it.
Yeah, it's in here somewhere. I'll find it. Prices. Was that it? Yep.
I'll do it.
Come on, load. 3 copper. Okay. Common will look at Illican.
Hmm.
3 copper, or sorry, 1 silver says he takes us to the wrong prisoner. Double or nothing if he's not a humanoid. And then just winks at him.
I raised that bet. I bet you he's gonna take us to the wrong prison. Illican's had enough. He doubles down on that.
Hal will just shrug in acceptance and smile.
So he will lead you straight down the hallway. It's about 45 feet long. All of you can follow, including Theron, we assume, is there. So I will move Theron since he's probably being called away right now. Let me just give him some.
As they're walking, Demir is very consciously searching for anyone who doesn't seem to fit, because they know that an assassin has been sent after this guy. So they're keeping an eye out for someone who doesn't mesh.
Okay. Let me just name this guy Warden so I don't lose track of him. And as he leads you into the general area here,
Origin.
this is G-Pop, general population. This is an octagon-shaped area. There's an octagon for guards in the center, and the cells go around the outside of this huge octagonal chamber. Ceilings are 20 feet high. The bars are iron bars, but they go into the ceiling, and you can see runes etched into the bars and on the door frames of where the sides of the doors. You can assume that's how their magic is warded against. And which one is Gant?
Does a passive arcana of 18 make it so I don't have to assume?
Or by chance, being able to read every language?
I got nothing. Illican's just there just to shame the warden. He's got nothing like that.
So he leads the way around this way. It says, follow me. Now the guards in this area, the few guards that you can see prisoners through the bars of the cells. It looks like the cells open by the bars receding into the ceiling and the floors. Perhaps magically, I'm not sure. And as he leads you over to this cell. Let me just draw a line here. Woo! Right there. And within there, well, first off, Yara, you see, or Demir, I mean, you see numbers above each cell, and the number above his cell is 237. He is prisoner number 237.
Okay. Does that have any significance?
Well, they're here at the prison. They're not allowed to use their real names. They're assigned a number, and from that point on, while they're a prisoner, they will be referred to by the guards as that number. So he doesn't go by Gallant or Gant here. He goes by 237.
Okay. And what do the runes say?
The rooms are. You have comprehend languages.
I have Eyes of the Rune Keeper. You can read all writing.
Okay. As you walk in this direction, you see, you look at the runes etched into each one. For sure, you can tell that magic is blocked in all of these cells. You can tell that. You see the numbers don't really have much significance to the person in there except as a number to identify them. So you see a guy that looks like he's been there a while. He's wearing the clothes of a noble, but they are very worn in one of the cells. You see a mysterious looking guy, skinny and with a Ichabod Crane type of nose, and he is the warden explains that he was a spy and he is serving he has served 2 years of a life sentence so far. And then he passes another one, and he says, and this fellow, well, I'm not really sure why he's locked up here. He's some sort of famous adventurer convicted of reckless endangerment. To me, adventuring is always reckless and dangerous. But he was sentenced to 5 years, and he's also served 2 of those 5 years. So, but here's your prisoner 237, Mr. Gant. I keep wanting to say Gallant because that was my son's surgeon.
Oh no, we lost Belvedere.
And Belvedere's gone.
Belvedere. Boom. Well, the part of Calman is currently being labeled over Roz's picture.
I think it's a good time for a break, Peter.
Yeah, okay, let's go to a break as we try to figure out what is happening with Mr. Belvedere. And
sounds good.
We will be back in a couple
Stay
of minutes.
tuned.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Sorry for the delay. We were getting things up and rolling on a couple things. Everyone's name is lined up. That's good. Let me just adjust my camera just slightly here. Okay.
Comments, pronouns, or he, they?
What?
I have no idea where Common's pronouns.
Oh, sorry. I was just looking at the Twitch. I'll be quiet now.
Well,
sorry, Peter. Go ahead.
That was Belvedere's. I mean, Belvedere's pronouns, and I didn't know what to put. So.
Oh, that's fine. Sorry. I'll be quiet.
Okay, so Yara.
Sorry, I'm also playing with my cat in the background. He's got a really good grip on this toy.
As you step into sight of prisoner 237, Mr. Valish Gant, something comes over you. You feel like this pit in your stomach that just kind of wells up, and it feels like it's oppressing.
I think the glow in Demir's eyes gets a bit brighter. And Demir will start looking for anything in the cell that could be weakening the power of the runes.
He give me an Arcana check.
Okay. And that's an intelligence based, so I get advantage.
He smiles out at you as you approach. Oh, wow.
That'd be a 13.
I have visitors tonight. How fortunate. Oh. Hey, you're very brave coming here. What is your name? Oh, hello, Warden. How are you feeling? You are looking a little red, perhaps? Have you put on a little weight? The warden glares at him and says, keep that up and you'll get no more water. That's rude. He's like, yes, we'll see.
Wait. Before anyone talks, Jem casts message and says, do not tell them your real name. Names have power.
Tiara?
Mm-hmm.
I think Demir looks over and just kind of nods.
Sorry, where on the map are we? I missed that. Where we moved.
We are over here.
Oh, thanks.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Oh, prisoner
Proceed.
237 24601. Okay.
Thank you.
Sorry about that. I had to get it out because I knew you guys were gonna move fast on this one.
Valish retreats to the back of his cell as a guard comes circling around near the warden and near your group, glances at him, shakes his head, and continues on. The warden is exchanged a look with the prisoner very briefly, like it was a knowing look, like the warden she has some sort of secret.
Suspicious.
Yeah, very. And then Gant is in the cell and say, oh dear, you're going to regret coming here, I imagine. To what do I owe the pleasure of your company?
You're right. It is a pleasure to have our company.
Yes, it is.
You are very smart, I have heard.
Oh, well, I am probably the smartest person you'll ever meet.
Exactly. And obviously you are very handsome. I wonder why you're being put in a cell.
You know, I was falsely convicted of a crime of espionage. You know, it's really unfortunate.
Espionage?
Yeah,
I have a
can you
question.
believe it?
Yeah. Coleman is on the floor, kicking his feet in the
Picking his feet?
kicking his feet in the air and can't help to giggle at this guy's proclamation.
Yeah.
Like,
He tried very hard to stifle it, but he is just on the
Yeah.
floor giggling.
Ilican, have
Flickens-
you ever heard of such a crime?
he's Blaine's like, wait, he said he's the smartest guy, but he's in
Yes.
prison?
I elbow Ilican super hard. I elbow him super hard. Yes, sometimes when you are so smart, the universe just hurts you.
Yes, it's a
Ah.
conspiracy. I tell you, it's a conspiracy.
Indeed. Well, my name is Miguel.
Miguel?
It was the first thing
Ilika looks at Jem.
I said it. Yes, my name is Miguel. I know it's very strange, but I'm not as smart as you, family.
Oh, well,
So-
very few are.
We wonder if we have our amazing friends could ask you some questions.
Oh,
And I'm trying to roll persuasion to get him. I want to roll persuasion to get him to trust us, so Yara can ask questions.
well. Well, what is in it for me?
Well, besides our admiration, possibly we could come up with a deal afterwards. Roll it, Peter. Let me persuade him.
Okay, with disadvantage.
What? I'm so great, though. Why is it a disadvantage?
Because he's a douche.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It was a natural 20 and a 2. I'm so mad. Okay, 2 plus persuasion. That's an 8, sir. Thank you for that.
Well,
My first roll of the
You can
night.
You can re-roll it.
Wait, yeah, I
if
have
you want.
inspiration. I use my inspiration. That is an 18.
Yeah, the DC was 25. I'm kidding.
That was Depression Alley for her. She was like, oh.
Don't do this to me, my friend.
Oh, well, I suppose we might be able to make a deal, perhaps.
But first, we must see if you can answer the questions correctly. For we have a wonderful short friend here
Oh,
who can
dear.
always tell when people are lying. So,
That's funny. You know, Miguel, I really like you.
thank you. I like me too. And then I look at Yara and just kind of gesture like, he's all yours.
Right.
Oh.
Remember, I've given you some persuasion.
Mm-hmm.
There's something off about you, isn't there?
That's very rude.
Oh, well. Perhaps not. Perhaps.
Also,
it's- well,
What does this guy look like? Sorry, I missed it.
you know, that is
A has
great
been.
question.
Has been. a
That's what he
wannabe.
looks like.
The smartest man in the prison.
Has been wannabe. He's got some serious chops. Love it.
Yeah,
So-
I think Demir would walk up and say, "What do you know about the Arcane Brotherhood's movements in 10 towns?"
Ooh.
Oh. 1 second. Sorry, my wife is talking to me. 1 second.
I will take advantage of this and message Carmen and be like, I apologize for being so quiet. It's been a very long week.
Coleman has like dragged himself around the corner, seeing that you guys are trying to.
I can still
believe
him.
this guy. I know. I was just saying.
Oh, sorry.
Just, whatever your name is, keep your distance.
Wait, hold on. We were in the middle of something.
Okay.
A message that he can't hear.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah, I cast message and apologize to Common for being quiet.
No, I meant like his guy that's interrupting. Couldn't have heard it anyway. That was all. But now I forget what you said. So
It's okay. Let's continue.
He looks at Demir, and he like backs a little bit against the wall, with his back against the wall, and he's at the foot of a cot that's up against the wall as well. So there's a little space between the bottom of the end of the cot and the corner to stand. And he kind of looks down at his cot, and he looks at Demir, and he says, "Well, it's unfortunate that you've come to see me. What can I tell you about the Arcane Brotherhood?"
What are their movements and tempos? What is their aim?
Oh, well, I do recall that my superiors were planning to mount an expedition to Icewind Dale. Apparently they wanted to search for a lost city. My memory's a little sketchy.
All cities are lost to people who do not have maps. What do you mean, lost city?
Oh, well, this one is. Hasn't been entered in a long, long time. There are rumors that it is buried somewhere. I wish I could give you more information, but, my memory is a little sketchy, if you know what I mean.
Wildine! Does the wording come back, or are they, like, far away?
The warden is standing right there listening in, and she's...
Oh.
By the way, she's a tiefling.
Ooh.
The warden is a bee?
It's a girl, too?
I'm sorry?
The warden's a girl, too?
Yeah. I didn't know that until I saw the name.
Oh.
I'm
Girl
assuming
tiefling.
it's a female name.
What's the name?
Why are you asking me these... Marta.
Because Jem might hit on her.
Her name is Marta.
I'm a bard. Okay.
Marta. That's the
Marta.
scariest warden of the most secure prison in the world.
Yeah, I don't know about
name
this one.
ever.
To all our listeners, if your name is Marta, we still appreciate you.
Yes.
So yeah, so I look at her and I say, Walding, I understand that you are a phenomenal person who operates this business. However, can we please have just 5 minutes alone with this prisoner, and I will pay you.
Oh, well, I don't know. But I suppose the guards are... Oh, yes, of course. Of course, I will go speak with the guards, I suppose.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you are very welcome. And she steps out of sight.
And then I turn back to the guy and I say, you are saying?
Oh, well, it was a lost Netherese city, buried somewhere below Reghead Glacier. I might be able to help you find it if you get me out of here.
I look at Coleman.
Oh, I know where the glacier is. I just came from there.
Yeah, you wish. No one has entered the glacier or the city in so long. Perhaps you came from the glacier, but not from the city. You'll never find that without me.
Why
I
would we
know
want to find
exactly
it?
where it is. What?
And why would we want to find it?
Yes, why do we want to find it?
Oh, there are powerful items said to be in the Nethery City. Perhaps they might help end this unending winter that we are experiencing.
We just all asking about the what was it called? The worst.
Arcane Brotherhood.
No, we're just asking about excuse me, the Alkane Brotherhood.
Oh, well, they're certainly searching for it.
The glacier or the town?
The Lost City.
I look immediately at Yara.
You, dear, you look to be a bit of a wizard yourself, talking to Demir. I can see this, well, this aura around you. It's rather dark.
Yes. I came here for knowledge. I'm not sure you're the one to give it to me. And as
Demir is talking, I think Demir's looking into the cell and like Demir took the stepping back to that position in the cell to be like off and is looking for some kind of thing that's sticking out of place in the cell that maybe looks different from the cells they passed as they walked up.
Like there's hidden shit. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
This channel's rated R. I can say shit.
You have that high investigation, don't you?
It's even higher right now.
Whoa.
It's 25.
You
Or if you
see
can roll.
beneath his blanket on his cot, you can see the shape of a book.
All right, so
You
Demir.
also, I will also give you advantage on another arcana check.
Okay. I mean, I already had advantage because
So take your double advantage.
Super advantage.
Yeah.
There you go.
super advantage.
Yep.
Double advantage.
24.
Whereas the other cells seem to have, the ruins seem to give off a very faint aura that you can see or sense. This one, the aura seems much weaker. The ruins etched in seem much, much weaker.
All right. Demir will step up to the cell, put their hands on the bars, and say,
trade me your spellbook, and we'll get you out.
Well, you'll have to talk to the warden about that. I don't have my spell book. I will say that as you step up to the bars, you notice something under his cot, hidden in the darker recesses beneath the cot against the wall, is what looks to be part of a dead rodent, perhaps.
Alright, Demir takes out their hand, waves it, and says, Magicamanus, and lifts the blanket with Mage Hand off of the cell. Like, reaches his Mage Hand into the cell to lift up the blanket.
Oh, yeah.
As your mage hand enters the cell, it disappears.
Oh. Super lame. All right.
You see, Illiken's like, just let me in there. Hard enough.
Wait.
Come on.
Illiken. Excuse me, oh great, wise, handsome, amazing, put in jail for no reason person. Can we step away and have a conversation about how we can possibly benefit you if you benefit us? Is that acceptable?
No, are you talking to Gant or to your partner?
Yeah, I'm talking to Gant.
Okay, I suppose, but if you take me with you to find this lost city, it was once ruled by wizards, powerful wizards.
Okay, thank you. We'll be back. And she pulls the group over to like the other corner. I'll go to the map. Because I'm intense. There's probably another prisoner right there and I don't even care. And I pull over all the other people and I'm like, come here, come here, come. I don't know how I feel about the breaking and the prisoner, but this guy seems to be a dead end. Illiken, I know you want to just punch his face, and I agree, but I don't think that's gonna get us anywhere in here.
But what
I
do we
don't
do?
think he's a...
He looks. Demir speaks and he looks at Demir because he looks at Jem. What about Yara?
Indeed.
A
I
guard.
need...
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
A guard passing by stops walking and just kind of.
Can we help you?
Private conversation. What do you want?
He glances at you and he's got a look of panic on his face.
I give him 5 gold. Bye.
Money solves everything. Go away.
He starts
Goodbye.
to reach out for it. And then he coughs up blood.
Oh, honey. Okay, I reach in and I go, Kelly's a health potion. Now leave me.
Does he look visibly injured? Or is it like something not that
He
that we can't
bends
see?
over in pain.
Okay.
And then you hear a screech.
A speech?
A screech.
A screech.
From him?
No, from this guard over here.
I grab my potion of healing back.
As
Illiken
he
rugby
drops
tackles
to
him.
his knees.
Oh no!
Kelman runs at the hall.
And blood sprays out of his chest.
What the
Illiken knocks him to the ground.
And a little creature, as he falls back, a little creature crawls out of his chest.
Oh, it's
And Illiken stomps on it.
And then the first guard, his chest explodes. And then
Wait.
you hear screeching all around.
Wait.
Is this a scene? I feel like I just walked into a alien
I'm
movie
overwhelmed.
right
I was gonna say this is aliens. Okay, while this is
now.
happening,
Need a morph alert.
I need one moment. I look at Yara, I grab her shoulders, I look into Demir's eyes, and I say, this is you now. We have done everything we can to support you, but this is about to go really fucked really fast. Can you please do something? I am trusting you, Zemia. I do not want to lose Yara too. I already lost my best friend.
Demir will look in Jem's eyes, and you see like the glow is getting brighter and brighter.
And you'll say, the only way I have is to lose control.
That's fine, but do you want this guy out, or do you want him in, or what are we doing? I am trusting you.
We may never get her back. And you see, like...
Darkness kind of like starting to like spill out
Oh,
of
shit.
Yara.
She starts shaking a little bit.
And-
Meanwhile,
and-
even the prisoners...
Wait! Let Yara finish her moment. I want
Okay.
to know what the darkness means.
I want to hear the darkness. Yeah.
Tell me what the darkness means.
and you look, and instead of the glowing eyes, you just see black. And you hear out loud, Where there are dreams, there are always nightmares.
Ooh,
Inspiration. Oh,
Yeah.
no. Jinx, Raza.
Also, Peter, tell me what I should roll to be using one of these things like a pinata, because Illican's already attacked them.
Well,
Sorry, Petey. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I just wanted to hear it.
I
Like,
want
Raza liked
point
it,
out
Illican didn't
that
see the Demir.
even prisoners'
Premier.
chests are exploding.
Okay. But you said the creatures came out, right?
Oh yes, they're coming out of a whole bunch of people all around
Okay.
you.
Well, Illican's getting to work, so let me know what I need to roll.
All right, let me.
Dang, Steph, that was so cool.
That was pretty cool.
I want
Again, sorry Illican missed it.
I want to draw that. That's okay. That's super on character that Illican missed it. Love you, Rosa.
He's too busy smashing aliens.
He is Illican smash right now.
Okay, just give me a second to.
Ripley, leave it.
That's funny though. Ripley is perfect though.
Sorry. Both my dogs got
coincidence though.
Both my dogs got Kongs, and she finished hers and was like sneaking up on her bro, and I'm like, absolutely not. Wait, Ripley.
Here, I'm gonna switch it.
I'm working on it. There's a lot of pastings going on here. So, you got prisoners manifesting slide tadpoles.
Slots everywhere.
And the warden.
Sorry about that.
Do what?
Mm-hmm.
I said,
You said sorry about that.
Sorry about that. Dog duty. Continue.
What level are y'all?
4, unfortunately.
We should be 5, but we're
It's
still 4.
1700 years of 4. Love you, Peter.
60 Shades of 4.
I appreciate this campaign. I'm just being sassy. I had a long day. I'm sorry.
Defeating one dragon followed by 6 dragons does not get us a level up.
Nope.
Nope.
We're in it for the long run, apparently.
Okay, so. Oh, that would be a little too tough. Give me a second here. I gotta find something that isn't gonna wipe out the whole party. Because it's not that.
Things you love to hear your DM say.
I would like to quote WaltZing_Zenith. What is with Peter and Slods? Agreed. Thanks, Zenny.
Yeah. There's a certain thing about him and Slots. That's true.
Yeah. Okay, so.
These are red slugs. Don't they all just die from the cold?
Yeah.
No.
0 HP. No.
So wait, I had to run away from my dog. What's happening?
All of the prisoners and guards' chests have burst open like Bedable.
Great. And what's happening to prisoner 24601?
Just give me a second.
Laughing at us all.
Oh, okay, I'll be quiet. I'm sorry.
247.
The warden transforms into a large slod. Greenish in color. Okay, and prisoner 237. Dadgummit, that is not. The bars to his cell disappear to Gallant or Gant. I did it again.
Mr. Gaunt.
And now someone's sending me messages.
Yep.
Spam the DM. You can't start combat if you spam him.
Okay, message received. Okay, so. Alright, so. In addition to that, Demir is shaking. The eyes are black. And. Who was it that. Oh, it was Jem that saw her floating in the tavern with black tentacle-like magic around her.
Wait. No, I saw something come from the ceiling, sneaky, and said, "You will be my servant."
That was
and
to
I said,
Lula.
This was way back when. This was
We
in
went-
the
When
tavern.
Jem went around talking to everybody in the.
Oh yeah, when I was a sweetheart, I do remember that. Yes, indeedly.
That's kind of like what the tentacles, the magical aura.
Don't like
looks
that. I messed up on break. I said we should just go for it, and I should have waited for Tallulah. Actually, how far can I send message? 120
Not far
feet?
enough.
Is she out of 120 feet range? If she's right
Yeah,
Well,
outside?
see,
she
I
does
think
that.
you have to be able to
Yeah.
see them too, don't you?
You don't have to, but a lot of concrete and metal and all that interferes with it
Oh
anyway.
yeah, it only goes up to 1 foot.
Which is basically the prison.
You should be able to see it all now. Sorry
I'm
for the
sure
delay,
she
everybody.
climbed up the wall somewhere. It's fine.
Everything's fine.
So,
She is a rogue.
I am
Okay.
going to say. Those
Don't say it.
2 words.
Don't say it.
Roll initiative. Come on, do it. I dare you.
Roll
You're the
initiative.
We're all going to die.
Oh, what a good day it is to die.
It's a good day to die. Hey, that's not a bad initiative for Jem. She usually has the shit on the stick. I hope Peter's excited to roll 1,700 initiatives.
Yeah.
Does that look like 1,700 initiatives?
Oh, are you only doing one for all of them? Sorry.
Again,
I just saw a
got the
gazillion little gross boys.
Oh, I didn't roll initiative. Hang on.
Someone roll for Theron.
I will. Theron! Ooh, where's Theron, actually? Oh, you're left behind.
There, I tried
Theron
to
was
do
sad.
a mixture of them.
Theron stayed in the corridor. In shame.
Are you guys cool if right before we go into combat we take a very small break, or are you cool if I step away for a small break?
Upbeat time.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
no worries.
so
I respect it.
why don't we? Well, where are you in the initiative?
19.
Number 2.
The second.
Oh,
Sorry.
well, why don't you take your turn, then you can
Number 2.
step
Okay,
away.
cool.
All right. Also, Peter, I'm not in the initiative round.
Okay.
Because you changed the token, probably.
Yes.
Add turn. What'd you roll?
14.
Okay, there you go. So a slod attacks a slod tadpole, I should say. This one. Actually, Illiken was charging it. Where is my... There it is. Okay. It is gonna rush at... I imagine he would be more like right there.
If it was the first one, that's that. Yeah. Also, Illiken's not an initiative. You got a 20.
Well, lottie. A 20. Okay, so this thing is going to try to bite Illikin, and it rolls a nat 20, and it begins.
And Illikin just shrugs it off with stone endurance. Is that all you got? Roll your damage, Peter. Watch me roll like bad.
8 points of damage.
Okay. Stone endurance. Let's roll.
And now it is Jem's turn.
How many of them can I see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? 10 of them? Cool.
Was that 8 points of damage, Peter?
Yes.
I rolled 8 on the stone endurance. So he literally shrugged it off.
Okay.
Just went. He just bounced it off his pack. Just the fuck
Yes, Jem, what would you
Now
like to do?
that I'm dying. Okay, I would like to look at Denier. Did I say it right that time? Look at me, 10 out of 10. I'd like to look at Denier and say, get the prisoner out. Then, Jem is going to fluff up all her feathers. You just see, like, as her feathers all kind of, it almost looks like Goosebumps, but with feathers. And she kind of goes like this and closes her eyes. And when she opens them, the green is brighter. And she's going to cast 3rd level. I lied. I don't have that. 2nd level, Warding Wind. Sorry, I'm like coughing a lot. And I'm going to, like that, and make a path. And I'm going to draw it, if that's okay, Peter, just to make it easy.
Mm-hmm.
So my Warding Winds, I plan to do like this. So you see like wind, just all the dust on the floor from the prison kind of like starts flowing upwards. And she's holding it. And she says, get him out and let's follow Common and go.
So it's like a barrier around you?
Correct. So it would deafen other creatures so they can't hear me. Extinguish any kind of flame that comes towards us, or vapor or gas or fog. It makes it difficult terrain for any other creatures. And any attacked ranged weapons towards us have disadvantage.
Okay. Just remind me as we go, because I don't want to mess up. How's it affect spells?
Depends on the spell.
Okay.
So yeah, so she says first, she looks at her friend and says, get him out. Then she casts it and says, we need to follow Common. And then it's my end of my turn.
Okay.
And I'd say I'd be yelling that, so Common, you could probably hear me.
Okay.
Hey, Peter, something's going off with Illikin's initiative. He's showing as a 0.
Yeah, I was 20.
Well, I added him, but I figured he would change it. Fine.
It's still at the bottom.
Yeah, that's because... Let me just... Okay, Jem went, so...
Sorry, I'm just sneezing over here.
She's sneezing over there.
There. We'll skip her in this initiative here so that everything's in order then. So it's your turn, Illikin.
Alright. So... Illikin, I guess, was mid-grapple. As he gets bit and deflects it with his pecs, he just scoffs at it. And he lifts up the maul. And there's a crazy look in his eyes for a second, but it fades. And then he just takes the maul and just lets out a battle cry. He goes, "It's on!" And he just like slams it. So he bonus action rage, and he's just gonna crush this little slod, like, like the ant does.
Cool.
So he
Thanks
will
for
do
listening
that.
to Jem, buddy.
Can he hear you? I thought it was soundproof. It was like a lot of wind. He was already
Didn't I
doing
draw
this.
it
To be
around
fair.
you?
And to be fair, he went before you. It just didn't pan out that
Oh,
way.
sorry. Okay, I'll be quiet.
Yeah, he was first. So this is what he would have done, and then you would have said that. So he will try and crush the tadpole.
Good luck hitting this thing.
Okay. Let us roll. You'll roll it recklessly too, because you cray. Nice. Cool. That is. I hand rolled it. 26 to hit. Or I'll just roll damage. Uh, 12 points of damage.
And you killed it.
Because. Okay. And as he does so, he is frenzied. Where's Baelish gone? Is this him? Stepping out of the cell? Where is he?
No,
No,
Baelish is in this cell. Locked in the cell.
He's in the cell. He's locked. Oh, he's still
No,
locked in.
the bars disappeared.
Yeah, the bars disappeared. He said so.
Oh, that's right. Well, he's still in the cell.
No, go kill him.
Yeah.
Keeping
Illiken's
his
gonna
distance.
run in there. He's gonna run in there.
Okay.
And he has no problem thinking this is this weird smarty pants is behind all this. So he's gonna run up to him, and he's going to not kill him, but he's going to bludgeon him and knock him out if he can. So Illiken is using his Great Weapon Master to. Oh wait, my bad. It's a bonus action. I already did that, but he's gonna corner him. My bad. I was gonna be excited. That's Illiken's turn. Just runs up to Mr. Gaunt. 'Cause you did this.
Oh,
right.
not me, my friend, not me. This is something out of my control. But you have much worse things to worry about than these little lizard creatures, trust me.
He just glares at him. Oh, so do you. That's his turn. And I guess it's Carmen's turn now.
Common pulls their little key from around their neck, and as they lift up their hand, this little, like, I don't know, almost mini arcade game forms up in the palm of their hand, and as they wind it, you see this little green frog start to hop across the screen as cars and lily pads float by, and everyone hears the sound of a transport truck, especially that green frog, as Frogger gets hit by a transport truck and loses in Frogger. Wisdom save, please.
On who now?
This guy.
Okay.
I'm Frogger.
12.
Fail. That is a whole. There's a roll somewhere here. 8. Look at that. Max damage. Not really.
-8. Okay.
And I guess
What language
he
is
will. Head that way.
this? Okay. That brings us to Theron. Who wants to control Theron?
I'll play Theron. But I also believe Theron is...
Theron would be over here in the huddle, right?
Yeah.
Or was he waiting back there on purpose, Raza?
I had him. Well, I guess it would make sense to you if he would have followed. So Theron was all kinds of depressed, ashamed, and all this went down. He just hesitates because last time he did this, he hurt his friends. But seeing the present danger, he goes, "Forgive me, my friends, if it goes wrong." And he draws the Holy Avenger again, and he has to do a wisdom save. So that will be... I'll hand roll it for him, actually. Oh boy. I want to re-roll that. That was in that one. And I'll use my own re-roll. Don't worry, Theron. It's on the house. That's better. That was 11. What's his wisdom? I think that means beats. It's 14. So he's fine. And he will join in the assault against Frogger. And he will pull the sword and swing it wide. For...
Finally back.
crit. Oh, look at him. Look at that timing.
Back just in time to crit the Frogger.
I'll let Theron take over from here.
Raza just rolled for your attack and he critted.
And he critted. All right,
And I
then
passed your wisdom save. You're fine.
with the super sword.
With the super sword.
Can you total that damage for me?
Wait. But since we hit with the crit, we're also gonna smite.
I wanted him to do the honors. I was like, I know he's gonna smite.
Let's do a smite. So for this, I roll first the hit with the sword and then the smite. Is that how it goes?
So the sword's already rolled, so that's smite
that I need
is.
to add. Okay.
Yeah, the smite will
you're-
be 2d8.
One hand
Yes.
damage and your necrotic damage is there, so it would just be the other hit.
Yeah, you can expand a slot to deal 2d8. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
That's an extra 11 on the smite.
Isn't that doubled for a crit?
And that's doubled because it's a crit. Yeah, it's all doubled.
So
Actually, because he rolled it, it's 2d8, so it would be 16 plus 11, right?
if you're keeping max damage, yeah.
Yeah, I tried going
Okay.
regular and it was too confusing.
Okay, let me grab my calculator.
So yes, 2d8 is 16 and then 11 it's 37.
27.
27.
27.
Yeah, but there's a whole lot more, right?
Plus another
Yeah.
11. If you're talking, then that's 38.
Yeah, so 8 plus...
76 points total.
What?
76 points total.
No
Wow.
freaking way!
It's 15 for his sword, plus another 34 necrotic, plus another 36 smite.
Okay,
Radiant
how
damage.
much?
So that's even wrong, right?
Let's go.
It's 70.
Was he swinging it two-handed or single-handed?
Single-handed, he always uses a shield.
Yeah,
78.
it's shield and-
78.
Sword and board. 78 Jose damage. Look at that
Sheesh.
go.
Anything else, Jose? Or Theron?
Oh, that's it.
Okay.
But he
Right,
also
that's my
loses
turn.
his mind, correct?
No, he saved this
saved.
time.
No.
Oh, because you used a
passed it for him.
reroll. Yeah.
Yeah. Reroll it from
Okay.
free of charge.
He
All right.
is going to.
No,
Cry.
it's still Theron's turn. What are you doing?
Yeah, so that was your attack, Theron. You moved.
He's
And
used like 10 feet of movement
He
and
said
attack.
that
He
was
still
it.
Okay. This guy's still alive?
Yes.
Okay. All right, then that's as much as I can do right now.
you could use your channel divinity if you still have it. You should do, right? You have a long rest.
Well, I will incur an opportunity attack from him as the slot retreats to there on his turn.
So he gets an opportunity attack.
You get an opportunity attack.
No,
Crit him
you get.
again. Crit him again.
Get him.
Here we go.
Hit him.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Yes.
There we go. Re-roll point there.
Okay.
Get it. Come on. There.
Seriously?
That's a miss.
I'm re-rolling it. There we go.
How many
Only
rerolls
one
can we-
reroll a
can-
turn, buddy.
Bummer, Johnny.
He's got an inspiration. It's fun.
That's true.
That's true.
Use your inspiration then.
All right, here is inspiration.
Come on,
If it's
Theron.
a 1, I'm gonna cry.
Oh!
There it is!
Why? What up?
Smite him!
Don't mess with Theron. That's all I have to say.
He's back! The
He's
Avenger is
back.
back!
Back, ladies
Get
and
that
gentlemen.
Regaining
damage
his honor.
rolling.
Get it, dude. Let's go.
All right,
Burn
here
him.
is the crit.
Now this is a different turn. So
Belvedere,
you gotta
what do you-
roll your wisdom save again.
Belvedere, what do you think?
Kinda.
Should
It's
Jose
not
be...
a different turn.
Yeah,
It's
a
because
different
he
action.
completed his turn.
Is it? I don't know what the sword says. It does every time he attacks.
Yeah.
Wait. Warwick,
That-
let's see.
I'm bringing up his character myself right now, so
This is the story all about how Theron turned it upside down.
Oh, have I been
Round.
hit?
No, you just need to roll your damage, and Peter's double checking the curse on your sword.
So am I.
But yeah, so the curse would be if I get hit.
Yeah, it's damages Peter. Whenever a hostile
So-
creature damages
Nice.
you,
Alright.
he's fine.
doesn't have to roll to save then.
Nope.
Just trying to bring us down, Pete.
All right.
Carry
so-
on, sir.
I mean,
Smite
I'm
away.
trying to figure out.
So just roll your damage, and then roll your smite again, and then we'll add it all
Critical.
together.
Critical first. It didn't take the critical there.
Just click
Did it-
where it
just
says
click- just click
longsword
the
of
longsword of the hidden.
Also,
Yeah, but it
Peter, check your Discord.
Sorry.
On roll 20. There. Okay.
What the heck?
That'll do. Nope, that's perfect. We got
Best
it. We got it.
combat ever.
All right.
So
and
then
here-
just your smite.
Then here comes my smite. Let me get to my smite. Here we go. Smite.
So 41.
No, it's way more than 41.
Yeah, it's like
No.
the
No, this is the total. 31.
No, yes, but then you. So it's.
So it's 13 plus 18 plus 10.
No, because we use the max damage.
yeah, because it's a crit.
Yeah, it's max damage plus the roll. So
Yeah.
Wait, no. So you're using this one-handed or two-handed?
One
One
handed.
hand.
Handed.
I'm
No,
So
she-
my
waiting.
math says 93 on this one, but I am
So 13
willing
plus
for somebody else
18.
to add it.
13 plus 18 plus 31 plus 10, right?
No, 13 plus 18
44.
plus 10.
Okay. So
I'll just be quiet.
the damage would be 2d8 plus 6.
I'm not even
so
gonna try.
That's a 16 plus 6 on max damage. That's
So 22,
22. Plus
Doubled.
then
right?
No, so he's got his 13 plus
the
16
13. So 22 plus 13.
because you don't add your plus 6 twice. You just double the dice.
Yeah.
And say that again.
No,
You
it's
don't
max
add your
damage plus the roll damage.
Yes, but you don't add the modifier twice. You only add the modifier
So
once.
22 plus 16.
Well, he rolled
Plus-
a 13 plus the 16.
Oh,
And
Then
then
that's
he
minor.
rolled
Yes.
an 18 plus
double
the
dice
20.
is just so much easier.
And then he rolled a 10 plus the 16. So my math gives it 93.
So
Yeah, let's go with 93. I love that. No arguing.
I like that number. It's a
Woo!
nice
93.
solid number.
Wow.
So Frogger,
Yeah,
how you doing?
63.
After tonight, we're not doing that crit roll no more.
Mhm. Hey, Belvedere, what do you think about Jose being Captain Crit Jr.? I think he actually deserves it.
I think Jose is the avenging,
Yeah.
the critical avenger.
Peter, we're kidding.
I mean, that's what paladins do. He might not do it again for the rest of the campaign, but hey.
Calvin, you already went your turn, right?
Yes, I did.
Are you in?
There's another thing, Peter. For both of the guys, they also had my effect from the slasher feat.
They're
If
both
it's
dead,
more
doesn't matter.
damage, then
Oh, they would get disadvantage on all attack rolls.
wow,
Just
they're
how
both
killed it.
he has the ultimate disadvantage, death.
Also, remember, any ranged attacks get disadvantaged from them because I am casting the wind.
The wind, yeah.
All right, Yara, do what you came here to do.
Free that guy.
Just sizzling
Alright.
frog on the ground.
No, thank you.
So the darkness, like almost like you thought it was spilling out before, but then it like explodes almost, and you see them look across to all of you, and you hear,
It cut out. Do it again.
Run! And Yara casts compulsion on the party. So, creatures of your choice that you can see within range and that can hear you must make a wisdom saving throw. A target automatically succeeds on the saving throw if it can't be charmed. On a failed save, a target is affected by this spell until the spell ends. You can use a bonus action on each of your turns, that would be me, to designate a direction that is horizontal to you. Each affected target must use as much of its movement as possible to move in that direction on its next turn. It can take its action before it moves. After moving in this way, it can make another wisdom saving throw to try to end the effect. So I need the whole party to make a wisdom saving throw.
Is
So do I
coming
roll?
out of your sight.
Huh?
No.
Is it sight?
It's
It's
Oh,
that you
area.
can see commons around the corner.
okay, then it wouldn't be common.
And
didn't see
Illikin
common
is
moves.
in the cell with 237.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can still see him though. I've got a pretty clear line of sight to
Can
him.
you like talk in your regular voice because you're creeping me?
No, Peter, no.
No, you have to deal with it, Peter.
You're scaring me.
I still have line of sight to him.
Okay.
Was it just friendlies, or are you casting this on the prisoner and all the Froggers too?
Just friendlies.
Ooh, interesting.
Why
this
you
the
be
mirror?
mad at us?
Oh,
Oh, I like how Common all of a sudden got to move and now he's behind that corner. Interesting.
You
Like,
had
no-
your turn. You could have moved.
Sure.
Just because Common listened to Jem and nobody else did.
Wow.
Well, I didn't move because they protect the party.
No.
I mean, that's the only time I can do that per long rest, so.
Okay, so
So,
did you make your wisdom
wisdom save.
saves?
Wisdom save for what?
All of
Yeah.
us?
I
Yeah.
just cast compulsion on all of you.
Compulsion.
Oh, I guess that includes me too.
Yep.
Hey,
PvP.
that's a
Sure.
9
Does
for
that
Gem.
count as a charm?
If you are immune to charm, it does not take effect.
I
He
got
is.
advantage against being charmed.
He's got advantage against being charmed.
So you get advantage, but
Yeah.
That online
How
dice
about
are
a
the
nat
best.
20?
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
the digital dice love Theron tonight.
Yeah, they do.
Last night they loved me. Two tiny little tramps.
Whoa! Whoa!
Wow.
So impressed and surprised, Peter.
Wow.
Oh my
Today's session is brought to you by Deckhand Peter. He has been demoted as Theron is now first mate aboard the vessel of Captain Decrit.
Oh, there's our fighting words there, Belvedere. Don't you know?
Is that the end of your
Okay.
turn?
So I do have movement. So 1, 2, 3. You said it's difficult terrain, so I can only move 15 feet.
Okay, and what effect does your compulsion have on them exactly?
So, well, where's Illikin? Oh, he's in the cell. Illikin, did you roll?
Illikin did roll, but I'm just wondering what it does, like what you want him to do.
So basically, each affected target must use as much of its movement as possible to move in that direction on its turn. So I'm saying run. I want people to move towards the exit. So on your turn, you have to move as much movement as possible to move in that direction on your next turn. You can take an action before you move. After moving this way, you can make another wisdom saving throw to try to end the effect. You may not be compelled to move into an obviously deadly hazard.
All right.
Oh, the whole prison.
Is the wind
Yeah.
deadly, Jem?
What do you mean? Like, what are you asking?
The wind barrier.
Yep.
Can that cause damage?
No, but it's difficult terrain. Yeah, I will read it to you. Ready? Actually, I'll post it. It's even nicer.
There we go. That works.
So yeah, the wind moves with me. It deafens you and other creatures in the area. It extinguishes unprotected flames. It hedges out vapor, gas, or fog. The area is difficult terrain, and attack rolls of ranged weapon attacks have disadvantage if the attacks pass in or out of the wind.
Okay, so if they're shooting out of it or shooting into it, right? Okay.
Actually, I'm realizing I am going to spend 2 sorcerer points to quicken a spell against our friend here. And I'm going to quicken spell as a bonus action, Ralathim's Psychic Lance.
Watch out, Peter.
Against our friend, and you'll hear Yara say out loud, "You failed me." I would like an intelligence save. He'll probably make it, but because he's a wizard.
20. And that is sent to me, so let me turn that. He rolled it.
I don't
So
want to
he
be
Yep.
Sorry, I don't want. I love it. I don't want to be a party pooper, but it's a 4th level, right? And compulsion's 4th level, so I don't know if you can turn that into a bonus action with quicken spell. I hate to be that guy. It's cool. I like that spell. Isn't that right, Peter?
No.
It just says
We're
that
using-
when you cast a spell that has a casting time of 1 action, you can spend 2 sorcery points to lower the casting time to 1 bonus action for this casting.
Yeah. So, are we using wild mount rules, Peter, or is it standard rules?
Well, if it doesn't
This is
say level,
This is Meta Magic Adept. It's
it's using sorcery points, right? So it's whatever
Yeah.
it
I
says
would
on there.
think it's allowed. I'll
Yeah.
rule it allowed.
Oh well, you allow it. Okay.
Yeah.
The standard, it's usually like one spell and a cantrip. You can't do 2 spells. But
No,
if
she's
Peter
using
allows it-
sorcerer points to
Yeah,
do
it's
it.
an ability.
It's a sorcerer ability.
The
Yeah.
other thing.
It usually doesn't overrule it, but that could be wrong. You guys should check.
I have no clue. So.
Yeah.
I truly
Well,
have no
the
clue.
first one, the compel.
Oh, I
is
understand what you're saying.
That's not actually. Okay.
It's compulsion. It's compulsion, right? It's 4th level,
Yes.
so you can't.
No,
technically
I
do that.
understand what Raz
But
is saying.
it's a feature. It's not a slotted spell. It's like a
Yeah.
once per day thing.
Yeah,
Right.
it's-
Compulsion
it still
was an
counts, though.
ability. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we can discuss after game. All good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry to throw that in there.
No,
It's cool.
you're fine.
I hate it.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just like spitballing. So basically,
Right.
you say you failed me, and like this lance of like dark kind of psychic energy comes through and like hits the wizard, and he takes 12 psychic damage because
Okay.
it's halved because he made a save.
Hmm.
Why am I
So
on
it was
the-
sorry, because I'm still. Was your ability allows you to cast something like compulsion, or is it you cast it compulsion through your ability?
It
I'm just
is
curious.
Eldritch Invocation, Bewitching Whispers. Once per long rest, you can cast compulsion using a warlock spell slot. Okay, so it is a warlock spell slot, so I don't
It is.
think I can do that then.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's
Okay,
alright.
so no damage?
No damage.
I like that.
Sorry.
But you still have your bonus action.
You do.
And that's literally the only thing I could have done was twin a spell. Or quicken a spell.
You can mage bonus action, mage hand, and steal's book.
Still there, yeah,
That's
he's right.
true. That's not a no, mage hand is not a cantrip.
Oh,
It's not a bonus action, you mean?
Also, Yara's not able to access her wizard powers right now.
oh. All right then. Stay out of it, Belvedere.
I mean, you could if it's a spell that is a casting time of 1 action. You could definitely could do it.
Well,
Mage hand.
no, she couldn't. Because,
My turn's over.
The magic-
Sorry.
yeah,
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
something is
There's
going
technically
on. we don't
something
know.
behind the scenes happening.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, let's. All right. Sorry for.
We have a redeem hydrate. Drink stuff.
Okay.
But I have nothing.
On me today.
No, the wrong tube.
This slide tadpole comes out of the cell between the doors, leaving its dead prisoner behind. And along with it, a couple others come out. What was that noise?
Belvedere's chair.
My chair. I'm just loud.
All right. And since that brings me to another tadpole.
No, not all of us can be Tallulah. It's like she's not even here.
Oh my god.
She wanted to stay outside and do perimeter.
Oh, I have a
She ain't
plan.
going into prison. She not crack real like that.
The tadpoles are coming out of the cells. That is what they're doing. They are not close enough to hurt anyone yet.
If they're aberrations, are they not blocked from
From what?
coming out of the cells?
They squeeze between the bars.
No,
I love
I'm
this
just giving you a
prism.
hard
It's so
time.
secure.
It's because they're magical, so they're dispelled automatically.
Nope. Not in this case. Because something else has happened. You don't know everything, man.
I know nothing on the nose at all.
Okay, so prisoner 237
2 versus 601.
moves over to here.
I
Raises
think it's
his
beaten up.
hand. First his left hand, and his wizard book shoots out from under the blanket and comes to his hand, and then he raises his other hand and he releases come on.
So magic is allowed in the cell?
They've
I'm confused.
insinuated that he's
He undid it somehow. Like
He's
he
escaped.
at
So-
least outgoing.
Demir, I need a DC 13 dexterity save, please.
It's a 16.
Nice. Demir's like, come at me, bro.
Okay, a
What you
lightning
got?
bolt shoots past you. And
Do I take
Still
half
half damage.
damage?
You take half damage.
yeah,
Half of 34.
That's 17.
I'm checking something real quick also. Okay, and I also need that save from Gem.
What kind of save? Sorry.
Dexterity.
Ooh, I like that. That's a 19.
Okay, half damage, so that's 17 points of damage.
At half?
Yeah, it was 34.
It was 34. Yeah.
Why? Okay.
Lightning bolt, though.
What can I say?
You can say we can level up.
Mid combat.
Come on, level 5's when all the bards get the cool stuff.
There.
I saw the cool lightning effect. Nice.
Yeah, I didn't have a lightning effect, so I had to go with colors.
I just saw a flash. I was like, oh, that'll do.
All right.
Baldur.
And he shouts out at Demir, "I'm sorry, my dear, but I cannot let you live."
You also are not letting me live, you asshole.
It's called collateral damage. Douchebag.
Please, Al, do not hit again, thank you.
As to you others, I suggest you take her out rather quickly, or she will kill you all. And that is his turn.
I suggest you shut up.
Top of round 2, suddenly, from a window above is a crash, and a rope drops down, and Tallulah propels down the rope.
She. Okay, what you get? Oh, where's Peter?
I am confusion.
I asked Pete if I could play her.
I'm
the mastermind. I feel like she should be involved. She loves things that die.
She propels down to there.
Where? Oh, I see her.
and You should be able.
Perfect. In range. Love that. Yeah. So she looks around, she sees the wind, she sees her darling Illican, and she sees everyone, and she just goes, I literally left you alone for 5 minutes. whips out 2 daggers. I should probably look at her character sheet before I make an action. Oh yeah, we're totally gonna dagger it up.
She gets a surprise, and then she gets her turn.
Oh, radical. So she's gonna hit this one and this one, both with dagger attacks. Can I roll it, even though I'm not in her character sheet? No, we're using real dice.
You can alt double click her token and open a character sheet on her.
In Roll20?
Yep.
Amazing. All right, let's go ahead and throw some daggers then.
Wow.
That's a sweet,
Oh no!
That's a sweet double natural 1, my friend. Hey, Mariana, when you watch this, I'm super sorry, but it's all Roz's fault. Okay, and then the
Amazing.
other dagger is Zane.
Roz
17.
is like, hey, I'm 20 hours away now. I'm safe.
Peter, just check your Zoom. You can.
Just
No, she didn't tell me, but
We
I
can
won't let
totally-
anything bad happen to her.
We can also not have her be in. Should we go to a break?
I don't want to get in trouble myself, so
Yeah,
It's
let's go to
fun. We're
break.
about to clean up here. It's all good.
Yeah, just carry on.
Raza, Discord me. Okay, let's go. Does 17 hit?
I got thrown for a loop there. Who's she attacking?
This one.
I see.
Oh, wait. Hold on. I can't ping. Ah! Right here.
Okay, 17 hits.
Let's roll the damage. I think it already rolled. It's a 7. Oh, by the way, Mario, that's called Justine's Tune. You never would have known it.
Oh. Advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. I gotta remember that. Alright.
And then she would push her way super hard to go into the wind to be with her friends. And then, oh, she gets another turn. Correct?
Yep.
Cool. She's gonna grab Gem. I can go 15 feet when I'm pulling another person, correct? Because it's half my movement.
Half again, because you're in difficult terrain.
No, that I get 2 turns. You said I have a surprise round and then a regular round.
Yeah.
Nice try.
So, yeah, it would be 15 feet.
Sick. She grabs Gem and she moves here. But she's inside this circle. So... Ah, I moved my thing. Okay, there we go. Alright, that ends Wavy's turn.
Hello, la 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 la.
Okay, this slot is going to... Oh. This guard is dead. All the guards are dead, really. So, any guard you see is not actually
Whose fault's
dead.
that, Peter?
Huh?
I said, whose fault's that, Peter?
Yours.
No, it's yours.
It moves there, hops over there. He moves there. He moves there. And he's standing in the wind. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15. And I guess it would make it to here. So that one got in. And that brings us to Illikin.
Illikin feels a strong, unreasonable compulsion to leave, but on his way out, he's going to, I believe, there's a karma card to be played here. Although I couldn't grab it. There it is.
A whole
And
new world.
he's going to look, as he's running past them, compelled to run away, he will look at Mr. Gaunt and go, Prime will judge you. And he compels the portal to open to Jotunheim to suck him in to Prime's realm to be eternally punished.
To prisoner
Eternal.
237.
Yep.
Courtesy
Bye-bye.
of Belvedere.
What? Belvedere came up with this idea?
No, this is your karma card. He's
This is
been
your own karma card.
sent through a one-way portal.
Bye forever.
Okay.
And Illikin runs away. Just watches him get pulled in.
Laying on the floor is his spell book.
Illikin will grab that then as his bonus action.
We win.
Run.
Remember that time that the karma card actually helped us? It was right now.
Which way is he being compelled to run, Yara? I mean,
Toward the
Demir?
exit.
Where the green line is kind of cutting across towards the exit.
gotcha. Alright, full movement. Just sprints. I got it! And just runs with the
Right
book.
by everybody.
Yes.
And you can do another wisdom check to see if you can fight off the compulsion.
Sure. Although I think he's pretty much done his job. What's the DC for your compulsion?
15.
15. Oh yeah, he saved it. But
Okay.
he'll keep right. Yeah. 15 on the dot. Alright,
Okay.
that's his turn.
That brings us to Jem.
All these gems down. You should probably look at the character sheet. Well, I'd move my wind. Eee. Okay, wait. Eee. Okay, there it is. Let's see. So this little guy got through the difficult terrain? And this guy?
Yes.
Because I remember you saying like 35, 35, 35 a bunch, and that'd be half movement through difficult terrain.
When they reached the line, they each had 10 feet of movement left.
Oh, radical. Sorry, just making sure you told me to hold you accountable.
And they only needed to move 5. So
Love it. So, let's read the things. So this is a range area of 30 feet. The wisdom save. And I know these guys aren't that smart. My intuition tells me that. So she looks at the two little, what are they called? Slags. In the wind as she's holding it. So if I cast something else, my wind drops, correct?
If it's concentration.
Tis
Okay.
indeed. So she's been holding it. No one's been running like she told them to. Friends. And so she just, and it comes down. You kind of see her shoulders slug as her magic's drained, and her feathers are a little droopy. She just says, "Well, apparently, no one listens to me. We will have to have a conversation after, Illikin." And then
As Illikin's running.
he says bye, and then she goes, "Okay, just kidding, Fallon." And then she looks at the two slags, and she goes, "You know, even if I was fishing and had to find the lowest of realms, I would choose something that is better than you both." And I'm casting Tasha's Hideous Laughter, even though that was an insult, but I don't even care. And yeah. So they both have to roll a wisdom saving throw over 14.
Somewhere in crystal azure waters, I'm sure Bedable is laughing.
The bestie. If they roll lower than a 14, they are prone because they're laughing so hard at my amazing joke that was an insult.
Which one you want prone?
Both of them, 30 feet.
Well, one save the saving throw. That's what he's
Yeah.
asking.
Oh, sorry, I was looking at my spell. Definitely this one then, next to Yara.
Okay.
And yeah, at the end of the turn, and each time it takes damage, the target gets another wisdom saving throw. If it's triggered by damage, then it gets advantage. Then, for my bonus action, I'm going to look at Theron and say, we need to get all of us out of here, stat. And I'm going to cast Bardic Inspiration on my homeboy. Oops, I didn't mean to actually roll the dice. That's the thing that you do. I just meant to click the thing. So yeah. Homie G has Bardic Inspiration. And I'm gonna move on top of that. And
You can't move that way
Why?
because I
You-
compelled you.
Can't move at all because technically you're grappled.
Sick. I'm gonna try to move, and her clawed foot gets stuck, and she glances back and says, "Let me go, or we are going to have a problem." And then
do a wisdom save.
and then her wings kind of come out, almost making an arch. I'll roll my wisdom save. Oh, the drama. Oh, it's a natural 20 for 22. Come at
Nice.
They
All right.
run my eardrums.
You now are no longer compelled.
me. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, everyone. I got really excited. I've been thinking for a while.
It's fine.
I'll be quiet. I'm lowering.
No, you don't have to be quiet. I was just reading and it startled me.
What was that? What did I have to do, Yara? I'm sorry.
You're just
You don't have to go
next.
the way that...
Yeah, you're not compelled anymore.
Yeah, she pulls her wings up almost like she's breaking through the magic as they come up, and then she does a sharp turn of her beak, almost slicing through the air, and just looks and says, "You will not tell me what to do." And then, yeah, we'll go ahead and end my turn. So yeah, make sure if there you remember you have Bardic Inspiration.
Right. So they're in the process of making a path. We don't want to get a opportunity attack from this guy, so Theron is gonna try to slash at that guy.
Slash him.
We're at 23.
23 hits. You said this guy, right?
Yes. And one-handed damage is 27. Actually, 8.
If it's over
It's
10, it's dead.
Let me see. Well, the question is, the reason is if it is elemental or celestial, that's why it would take 19 necrotic too.
It's dead, dude.
Okay. There it goes. And now we're gonna go. So I need to open a path around, correct? Is that what we're needing to do? I'm gonna move Theron up to here.
Finally. What's the B mean?
Bardic Inspiration.
Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I thought it was the boss.
And that's the end of my turn.
End of turn?
Yes, sir.
Come in.
Calmin.
Calvin will squeeze out around the corner and see this little guy right here. So he can make me a wisdom save. And as Calvin kind of twists his key in what appears to be one of them old, annoying alarm clocks, but it doesn't go off. And he'll carry on down the cave, tunnel, whatever this is.
Hall. The hall.
Fun hall. I think that's it for me. Let me double check. Do I have anything else fun I can do? Nope, that's it for me.
Okay. Demir, you feel a surge of power rush through you. And you gain an extra attack.
Oh,
Cool.
okay. All right. So Yara kind of runs up behind Illikin and says, "Give me the book." Does he resist if she tries to take it?
Don't give it.
Can I give the book now, Peter, or do I have to wait till my turn? Give the book.
Give it to me.
Give it.
I would say you could hand it to her. If you want.
Right. It's above his pay grade. Is this Demir or is it Yara that wants the book? That's the other question.
Creature with strange black tentacles.
Damn us the back.
I mean, she's speaking out loud. It is not the creepy voice, and it is not a voice in your head.
Just
Okay,
kidding.
then
Give it to Yara.
That's all he needed to know. He would actually look and see, like, he would look up in surprise hearing Yara's voice, and he would, like, give a sigh, like, good, because I didn't know what to do with it. And he just, like, pushed it towards her.
And,
Take it.
she takes the book and she sighs, and like the blackness kind of leads out of her eye, like the whites of her eyes, and into her pupils, and her eyes are just that kind of clear blue again. And she sighs and she looks around the party. She goes, "Thank you. You guys have saved me, but if I stay, I'm gonna just hurt you all." And then she disappears.
Yara, you have some explaining to do.
Like, is he just vanished? He's just like,
Can't explain if she's gone.
Slide
looks her, I'm
turn.
confused.
At this point, another slide comes racing up out of this hallway. And oh yeah. It hisses and jibber jabbers at the smaller ones. And then it casts. Wait, can this be done indoors? Let me just double check real quick. Okay, we're gonna go with something different there then. What's the range on this? Okay, that works. Fireball. I don't know what his DC is though, because it said 0. Let me read his description.
We all automatically pass.
It's a 15
To whom again?
for. How wide is a fireball radius, y'all?
Pretty wide. 16.
20-foot radius sphere.
20-foot radius. It's the range is 150. Cool. So where did he throw the fireball?
Radius. It would have been right there.
Okay. So
Can
those
everybody
slides up
see
to
my circle?
yeah.
I only see the arrow, not the circle.
Okay.
I think. Let me do a zoom out and see if I can see it actually.
I lied. I can't see it.
Yeah, I don't see a secret circle. Hey,
It's something like that.
so he's killing his own?
Yep.
Yeah, he's wiping them out. Dex saves from the 4
Yeah.
tadpoles.
That's pretty close to the exact right size. And there you go. So, I need a dexterity save from everybody in that circle.
I do not like you right now.
I don't like you.
I'm going to let's see. Wait. Let me do the bardic inspiration. Bardic is 1d6. Is that right?
It is, isn't it, Jim? 1d6.
Indeed.
Okay.
Sorry, if I was higher level, I'd be able to give you more.
16.
That saves. You take 11 points of damage.
Please ignore my persuasion check. I clicked the wrong button. Thank you.
15 as well. Millican.
11 points.
All right. We got another roll happening here.
Wait a minute. We're still rolling here. What did you get, Jem?
No. That I said that I clicked it on accident. Please ignore me. What am I supposed to be rolling?
Dex save.
Oh, I can do that.
And Tallulah needs to also.
Oh, that's a 21 for Gem.
Just checking something.
Okay, you take 11 points of damage, Jem.
And Tallulah was a 9. 2 plus 7. Does she have inspiration?
She's got luck. She's got a lucky point. Okay.
She uses her lucky point.
Also a rogue.
Oh, that's a 24 for her.
So 0 damage, or is she not high enough level for that?
Not high enough level yet.
Okay.
So 11.
That's literally what I was just checking.
So how much does Gem take?
It's all. Everyone took 11 points of damage.
Because we beat it.
Except for
We beat it.
Common, because he turned tail and ran.
He listened.
Okay, I don't know if it'll let me
He's a good
change
listener.
her.
Character sheet. No, it's fine.
I'll write on paper like a real person. Okay.
Yeah.
She should be at full health, correct?
Her token's updated.
Yeah.
She was at full health plus 5, so she is now at 25.
Good job for me. I appreciate that.
Now I also have to do a wisdom saving throw.
Well, technically, you passed a wisdom saving throw that you didn't have to take.
Yeah. So, but
I'm confused.
So Peter made your roll when you attacked the first time, and you passed, but you weren't supposed to roll until you took damage.
So you can take that one.
So technically, you already passed your first wisdom save.
Yeah.
It was while you were not here.
Ah. No, well, I meant from this damage now.
Yes, but you haven't taken damage before,
Yeah,
and
we
Raza
rolled-
burned.
we rolled a
rerolled
wisdom
Yeah.
saving throw, and you passed, and we didn't need
So
to
you
roll
already-
it. So he's saying that can count as your roll.
Got it. Okay, now I get it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So
I rolled it because my curse is like that. It's yours is different. Yours is take damage.
Nah.
a 28
Just
to hit
curses.
Illican.
Tweeted my AC is obviously 30, so no. Yeah.
You
6
take 12
slashing,
points. 6 slashing,
Okay.
6 necrotic.
Alright.
And 1, 2, 3 tadpoles are there. Oh, 22, 16, and 20.
Ooh, boy. All on him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, they all hit?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's 3, 9, 15 points of damage piercing, which
Okay,
I
and
imagine is halved.
it wouldn't be, because I didn't attack anything last time, because I was compelled.
Oh.
Was it my action to use? I think it was my action to use the portal, right? Or was that just the karma card?
No, that was your action to push him through, though.
That's a shove then. That's an attack. So then I'll still be raging technically. I just misunderstood how the portal worked.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. Sounds good.
And that brings prisoner 13 is gone. Be gone, gone, gone.
He's going gone, gone.
Top of the round, which should say 3.
The prison is messing us up.
Okay. I don't know why it moved the slide tab hole, but that's fine. It is Tallulah's turn.
Tallulah will understand Jem's motive because I'm selfish and say, Illikin, I need you to come with me.
Oh, get off! There's these slots jump on him. Question: did the slots survive the fireball? Are these the same slots that are attacking him now?
Yeah, good call.
Shouldn't they have been
deleted
incinerated?
the slides that were in the radius. They all died. These rushed forward after this fireball.
What about
Okay.
the?
I thought they haven't changed for me, so I thought they were the same. They're the same tokens.
Yeah, I didn't see anything move, but I believe you, Peter.
Yeah, there were slides here. So I deleted them because they died to clear up the map a little bit.
Yeah, but these 3 were not in the radius. They moved in after.
Yeah, they were down here in these areas.
Who did the fireball?
This guy
guy
right
right
here, and then he ran forward and didn't attack.
Right.
Gross.
He ran
What a gross.
forward on the same turn that these smaller ones did.
What a
Yes.
grossy.
Apparently, he has action surge.
Okay, so Tallulah will call to her love and then see that he is surrounded by shitholes. So she will string her crossbow, which is one action.
No, I won't charge an action for that.
To string her crossbow?
Right.
No, sorry, that
Shot
was flavor, and then that was just scene thinking out loud because I don't play Tallulah, but I appreciate you, Peter. And then she will pull it up and say, "Absolutely not," and go ahead and pull the trigger. Let's see. Why am I rolling like shit for Tallulah? Damn it.
So you're supposed to use real dice.
Okay, can I use real dice, Peter? Give me this one time. Yes.
Let me give you a tip.
Cool. It was
Jim.
less. Let's go with the 10.
Jim.
What was that?
Jem, she's this is my bad because she normally does it. She's an inquisitive rogue, so if you want advantage, you need to insight check one of the slots you're shooting at.
Thank
And
you.
then
I'm very dumb.
That's
appreciate
my
you.
bad.
You're
My
not
bad.
dumb.
Okay.
No.
Insight check was a 19. I inquire on this slot.
Deception roll, Peter.
I got to do a deception roll.
Ooh, this is fun. Roz is
Yeah.
like secretly DMing for us, Peter, as we face each other.
17.
19
Yeah.
beats that.
Fail. So you got advantage on that.
Ha ha! I take my advantage. Watch it be a natural one.
Oh, sorry, it's sneak attack. Yeah, it's sneak attack to it.
Oh, it's a crit! It's a crit!
Nice.
I blew out your drums again. I'm sorry, Twitch. Bear with me. Okay, so. So I get 8 plus 6. That is 14. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
You can shut up, Belvedere. 14
No.
plus 5 is 19. Plus 4 is 23. But then don't I double something? Thanks, guys.
So it should be 8 plus 6 plus 5 plus
4. That's 23.
12.
Oh, what?
31 total.
I don't know if you make math for 10. I do 31 damage on this boy.
I'm not seeing a ping.
What do you mean? I'm pinging so hard.
Oh,
I don't know
Yeah,
how you're not seeing
double
it.
ping. Double ping. It's like a sonar ping.
This is a
it
raid.
must have been lag.
Okay.
Oh.
And then
That's a lot of damage for a 10 hit point creature.
right, but I have a bonus action.
But she's a rogue.
Sneak attack.
That
is
was
a
the bonus action, I think. No,
The check was
No,
the
it's not.
the insightful fighting was the bonus action.
The insightful fanning was actually my bonus action. I don't know
to
if
give
anyone
yourself
knew that.
advantage.
Raza absolutely didn't know that. And then for my movement,
Yeah.
I would like
It wasn't
to...
advantage. Sorry, it was sneak attack, but I would have given you the reroll to do it anyway. So carry on.
Thanks, homie.
Mario.
Wait.
Mario gave Tallulah an advantage, anyways.
Oh, why
there
did
you
you
go.
use that next round? Do not be denied. She will go. Actually, I know her. She wouldn't go too far from the squad because she wouldn't keep eyes with her daggers. So she's only going to go here, but she is trying to make a run for it. But she definitely wants to keep all the bad guys in her sight because her love, Illigan, is right here. And then I end my turn, and let's go, Illigan. You see your love running away.
Okay. Alrighty.
I hope I did well. Sorry, Vagabunda.
I think you did pretty well.
Woo!
But what do I know?
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing. Go ahead, Illican. And
Illican will look to where Tallulah went. She called out to him as these ugly tadpoles were trying to tarnish his beautiful sculpted body, and he's gonna turn around and like smirk and go, "You're lucky. Only for her." But he's not gonna go out without doing something, and he's going to swing his hammer, and he's just gonna attack the nearest one to him, and then he's going to follow Tallulah out the door or out the corridor.
okay.
That's gonna be an attack against the one on his right. Reckless.
So on this one
Actually, not reckless. That was a 6 plus 8.
or this one?
This one, yeah.
Okay.
This one, yeah. And that was 14 to hit, I believe.
That hits.
Nice. And that is 13 points of damage.
That kills.
Why does it say 29 total?
Oh, because the oh, my bad. It is 29 points of damage. I'm only seeing half the roll.
It's only got
yes.
10 hit points.
Yeah.
So.
Crushed. Bonus action. He go ha, and he'll take another swing at the other one with his great weapon master feat. Just a killing spree on the way out.
Nice.
And that probably where won't hit. So I would do a reroll. Just burning all my rerolls today. Peter, could you do the? I can't actually see my rerolls. I owe you 3.
Oh.
Yeah.
Actually, I
I'll-
don't even.
Reckless. Yeah, reckless. Come on.
I don't even see you in the game, dude.
I'm not in the game.
I probably got to reconnect or something.
Alright, that was really unlucky, but that was. I re-rolled it. It was a net 1, and then it was a net 1. So with reckless, that's definitely the Thrime luck right there for him. But he's still gonna run away. He's swung wide. He's gonna go his full movement. So feel free to take opportunity attacks, Peter.
Well,
Yeah.
I can't even see your name to
token?
remove those rerolls. Your token, I'm not seeing where you're moving to.
Oh, you can't see me moving?
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can move. I just can't see any of the icons.
yeah,
That's
you're
all.
going to need to refresh your screen probably. So,
Alright.
a slod rolls a 15 to hit. The tadpole does.
Misses.
And
I'm being fair here. He has advantage because I did reckless and I failed.
oh,
That's why I saved my last.
so we got a 29
last-
with a great sword, and we have a 21 with a bite.
Yeah, both hit, and he will shrug off the crit with his stone's endurance.
What? Slod has a great sword.
I was gonna ask
The-
that same question.
The big boy right there, apparently.
The one that Theron didn't smite.
Aw. So I'll take 4 of that. But you haven't rolled damage yet, Peter. For the greatsword. Okay, so it's halved.
12 plus 14 plus 4 plus.
So it's 14. So it was 18 points of slashing, was it?
Plus the necrotic.
Yeah.
Is 12 plus 7. Right? Am I getting this right? Yeah.
Okay.
Let me just. Yeah. 12. He rolls 2d6 for slashing, 2d6 for necrotic. So that's 12 and 12 is 24. And then 14. I don't know how it gets 14 out of the. Okay, 14 because of the to hit bonus. I see. So 24, 14, 28. I don't know. I can't do math.
Okay.
12 and 12 is
I'll just-
24. I just got to type these in here. And then.
Yeah, just type it in.
14. And that's it. So. 38. is the
38. Total for everything. Is that already half? I'll halve it. It's fine.
total. It's
I'll
not
halve
half
the.
yet.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you.
Okay. And that brings us to Jem.
I'm back right on time. Jem looks at Theron and says, "We need to get out of here." That was literally
I've been
German.
opening a pack.
I have to say that again. Okay, yeah. What did you say? You were opening a pact?
Opening a pack. I mean, clearing the slats on the way.
Isalti is very fair. And then
I'm sorry, who were you targeting? I was dealing with something. Yeah, that hits. Barely. Okay. For once, one survives. Okay. That the end of your turn? Yes. Very much so. Yes.
Oh no, my beautiful French accent. I'm just kidding.
That was probably because I hit a hotkey or something.
He says we're back.
Thank you.
Oh, this is a slot too. Okay, I just realized it.
You wouldn't believe the things Jen was saying while you couldn't hear her.
So I will.
Oh,
You gotta do something about this one first so that I can take that one out. All right, I'm gonna just pull a javelin and back and throw it at this one. And the javelin is 22 to hit.
that hits.
And
Whatever you were targeting.
just killed it. I was laughing because I see on my side only the one roll without the
little guy?
Yeah, on the little guy.
Okay.
And I'm going to move.
Aren't you a paladin?
I am a paladin.
I should let you know that Jem is looking very injured.
Don't tell them my secrets.
Yeah, let me see something.
Okay, time's up.
All right, so I am going to move over here because I know Jem is very injured. I need to move over there.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
All right, that brings us to Common.
Common has no idea what's going on, so he'll keep going and turn for Common.
Okay. He's gonna move there, there. I'm just guesstimating on 30 feet here, people. So, there. Who's left? There. And that brings us to the top of the round. Beginning of round 4, and that is where I'm going to call it for the night.
Very fair.
Right.
So,
if you want to watch Jem die, come back next week.
When Tallulah backstabs
2 weeks.
Oh, we're gonna have a combo about that, Peter. Dun dun dun.
Okay, so thank you, everybody. No game tomorrow night. Which game is on Thursday? Any?
Vandalin.
It is Lost Wars, but I don't know if we're playing.
JK. I was gonna say
Okay.
Vandalin and Volunteer Belvedere, but apparently he's playing
Wait.
Lost Dwarves. Maybe I'll run a Vandalin. Come find out.
If you would like to join our Discord and get a chance to play in Citizens of Phandalin or other games, just click that link that I just posted in the chat and that the Dungeon Boys just posted in the chat. And thank you for tuning in.
Come
Draw it on
bet,
Sunday.
come bet on who will die first. It will absolutely not be Steph.
Right.
Join us.
And we will return next week. Same bat time. Well, not the same bat time because we started late. But
Hey, I'm off next Tuesday. Let's go.
and good night. Good night.
Hey, thanks for joining. Seriously,
Night,
you take your
everyone.
time out of your day. We appreciate you. Good night.